Good evening and welcome to Bahrain International's Daily Show. We have a treat for you on our show Bahrain Today, but before I tell you what we bring you on the show, I would like to invite you to tell us your suggestions and opinions of our show through contacting us via email or Instagram shown on the screen. We've got a great musical segment coming up. Stay tuned. That was amazing, and you're sure viewers need to wait for us to play at your home. Being from a family with a musical background plays a major role in an individual's life. Fatma El Shakoor is a singer who comes from a family with a musical background. As she was growing up, Fatma participated in her school events, whether it was singing or dancing, which helped her to develop her talent. Today in the studio, as you can see, we have Fatma with us. Hello, Fatma, and welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, it's our pleasure, and that was an amazing segment.
So
your voice is beautiful, and the way you play. So, can you tell us, how did you start? How did you get into this industry?
Growing up, I come from a family who loves music, and I'd always hear my mom sing, so I sang along with it, and I discovered I have a good voice.
Yes, of course you do.
And then it was always a dream of mine to become a singer one day.
Yes, and your voice is beautiful, and the way you perform overall.
Thank you.
And when did you learn to sing and play the guitar?
I learned how to sing maybe when I was 3, 4 growing up.
That's young.
Yeah, and playing the guitar. My cousin actually bought her first guitar when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
And I got interested in it. Surprisingly, when she taught me, I picked it up fast. And at the age of 14, I bought my first guitar.
And ever since, you've been playing the music that you sing.
Yeah.
And what about karaoke? Do you like that?
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about it?
It's big in our family.
Okay.
Coming from like a Filipino side. There's always karaoke.
Okay.
And I'd always sing who gets the highest score, who doesn't.
Of course.
Yeah.
And what kind of music do you prefer to play and sing?
I don't have a specific genre, but like I like any type of song, any type of music.
That touches your soul, basically.
Depending on my mood.
That kind of reflects your personality.
Yeah,
exactly. I
exactly.
tell people that sometimes when they ask me what kind of music do you like. I go for lyrics and tune, depends on what touches you, you know what I mean? And so how often do you practice every week to perform the way you did?
I don't have a specific hour or time. I pick it up whenever I pick the guitar up whenever I want, and like I sing whenever I feel like it. Depends on my emotions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have a specific, weekly kind of routine for that. You just go for it.
That's boring. I don't like that.
Okay. And how do you promote your art?
I promote them on YouTube and on Instagram.
Okay. And how do you find the response on social media platform?
Still growing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so do you have like a weekly video that you post on social media, or it also depends?
It depends. Everything depends.
Okay. And do you do something else other than playing music?
I play the ukulele. I play the guitar.
Amazing.
That's it.
And where is Fatma heading? Where do you want to reach?
Inshallah, grow my YouTube channel and produce more music.
Okay, and do you ever think about, teaching kids or other generations how to sing and play?
Someday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's great. And who is your inspiration when it comes to singing or playing
My
instruments?
family. My family is a big inspiration.
Okay. And do you have any message that you'd like to send to your family?
Thank you for everything, and I hope I make you proud.
And of course, I'm sure they feel proud of you. And I can't let you go without hearing another song. Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Every time I think of you, I get a shot right through with a bolt of blue. It's no problem of mine, but it's a problem of mine. Living a life that I can't leave behind. There's no sense in
That was amazing. Viewers, don't go away. We have an interesting segment coming up. Thank you. Creativity is the art of concealing your source. With the Bahraini National Day coming up, we have two young Bahrainis, Talal Al-Kaabi, a fashion designer, and Lu'ay Al-Tattan, a creative director, who got into collaboration to bring us the latest and most unique design for our beloved National Day. Hello and welcome to the studio, Talal and Lu'ay.
Hello.
Hello, it's our pleasure to have you here. But before getting into the design of your scarf and all the details, I'd like to know more about each of you. We can start with you, Talal.
So I'm Talal Al-Kaabi, a fashion designer. I'm graduated from university. I study business informatics, but my talent when I was young is fashion design.
Okay.
So I sketch very well when I was 4 years till now.
Wow, from 4 years old
Yeah.
and you're sketching.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
I play with the pen and paper and colors.
Okay, amazing. And
So years by years, I have a dream to be a fashion designer. So I work on it,
okay.
and I be.
You told me before moving to Lu'ay, you told
Yeah.
me off air that you launched your first capsule and all of that. Can you tell us more
Yeah.
about it?
I start from 2 years to create a collection, capsule collection. So I create gown, jumpsuit, short, long dress,
Okay.
like that, and I create each collection by story. So I have Valentine collection, I have National Day collection,
Okay.
and my own collection.
Okay, and we're going to see that
Yeah, sure.
one of your designs in a bit.
Sure.
Lu'ay, I want to know more about Lu'ay and what's your background?
So my background actually is engineering, so I'm an engineer.
Amazing.
But my passion actually is being branches into two things, which is filmmaking and branding. So I'm
Okay.
a brand designer. I design brands for companies and for individual influencers. So I got into that. This is my first collaboration actually in fashion.
Okay.
But I'm really interested and I really wanted to do that a long time back.
Okay.
So here we are.
So here you are.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet and how did you decide to start the collaboration?
First meet in some event. I speak with him. I was wrong, yani, but I know him from there.
Okay.
After that, I think when I'm a filmmaker, so when we were doing some video for Mariam Janahi, which she's a writer, and we got into an interview,
Okay.
and we've discussed the idea casually, and then we've decided to do it.
To do something about it and bring something new to the market. Dalal, can you tell us more about this design? It goes back to your capsule. Which capsule?
So that first capsule is Talal Love Bahrain, name
Okay.
of the collection. So I play with the Bahrain map
Okay.
and some technology and illustrator and sketch and
Yes.
that the details. So I play with the map
Okay.
and I celebrate Bahrain by my way.
Okay, that's very
Yeah.
nice. Even the fabric is nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. And today we're here to talk about your design together, this scarf. So can you tell us what's unique about this scarf?
So that scarf I celebrate the Bahrain flag.
Okay.
So the idea is to, if you can see the
Yeah.
details here and here. So I add the Bahrain history building and the unique building
Okay.
together.
So
and
the history
yeah.
and the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also we write the Bahrain name
Yes.
by Arabic.
Yes, the calligraphy is
Yeah.
beautiful. So where was your part in the scarf?
Well, I'm a calligrapher as well. This is
Amazing.
my specialty in branding. So I'm specialized in calligraphy branding and specialized in this type of branding square. It's called square kufik.
Okay.
So it's a timeless calligraphy, and I'm really into it, and I'm really good at it. I see myself good at it.
Yes,
I
you
can
are.
create anything
Okay.
with that calligraphy. I have so many artworks with that calligraphy. So I told Talal that it's the best to apply it somewhere in fashion. I think it's not applied sufficiently.
Yes.
So I'm doing this. I did it with so much passion, and I'm really proud of it.
We're used to the normal phones, the one with the
Yeah.
curves and
Exactly.
all of that.
Yeah.
This is something new.
Yeah.
The whole scarf is a new, unique concept.
Yeah.
It catches your eyes. When you see
Yeah.
someone wearing it, you're like, what's that? I've
What's
never
that?
seen
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially the colors as well. I
Yeah.
wanna
Right.
move to that point. Why did you decide to have the scarf in multiple colors?
Because the client is all youth generation.
Yes.
So it's time for change. And every national day, I see they use only two color. Is the white and red.
Yes.
So for me as a designer, I play with color.
Yes.
So that's why the idea to keep my touch.
Okay.
Yeah, to make some
To make it unique and make
Yeah,
it different
yeah,
and
yeah.
attract
something out of the box,
Yes,
not
it
like
is
the,
out of the box.
normal or
from design,
yeah.
color to artwork and calligraphy. I was going to ask you, Luay, are you planning to apply that talent in something else in the future?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm thinking about expanding my line. Or creating my line basically, and do so many unique things, especially with accessories.
Okay.
Right? So
That's beautiful.
there is an infinite amount of possibilities that you can play with, especially with calligraphy, and people
Yes.
love calligraphy.
Yes.
They starve actually for calligraphy. They like the Arabic calligraphy since it has so much heritage,
Absolutely.
as you know. And I'm not bound by this calligraphy type, which is a Kufic square, but I'm gonna focus on
So
that.
it's close to you.
It is.
This kind
it
of
is so
calligraphy
much.
is close
It's
to
so
you.
much.
So we're going to be seeing maybe your accessories and jewelry in the future.
Yes,
Why
definitely.
not? We'll be wearing it one day.
Yeah.
And for you, Talal, what's next after these scarves?
There is a big collection for me is like a dream. So I work hard, and day by day I work to create my brand as Talal Kabi, my
Yes.
name. So each season we will see new collection.
That's very
Yeah.
nice. I mean, the customers nowadays like change and they
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it fast. So
Yeah.
that's the importance of us. And at the same time, you need to see what's happening in the scene and
Yeah.
try to be, outside of the box and be creative.
Sure.
We've had many guests who have, great ideas, but I must say that these scarves are one of the most beautiful scarves that I've seen.
Thank you.
Are you guys going to collaborate together in the future?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. Of
What do you
course,
have
of
in
course.
mind?
There is
We're gonna expand actually to different countries. Can we say that?
Yes, you can say
Yeah.
that. You said it already.
So yeah,
Amazing.
we're gonna do it for our neighbors.
Okay.
So we love them, they love us. That showed during the last days. So we already started, and most probably with Kuwait we're gonna start that, and we're gonna continue with others. And that is not the end of our collaboration, inshallah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask about that because this scarf, as we can see on the model, is beautiful,
Yeah.
and I must say that it can go with different outfits. So you can be wearing a
Yeah.
formal outfit or a
Exactly.
sports outfit. It would
Also
go
with abaya, with thobe.
Yes,
Let's go.
exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And where can we find your collection and designs?
For me as online. يعني by WhatsApp.
Okay.
They can order.
Okay.
That's for now يعني.
You have future plans, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, soon we're gonna launch it in a website called Fila.
Okay.
Most probably we're negotiating with them, and we're finalizing it. So it's gonna be available online. Just you can order it online, and it's gonna be
Great,
delivered to
great.
your.
I
to
love
your
it when I
doorsteps.
have Bahraini youth on the show, and they have big dreams, to take their products beyond Bahrain and just take this name outside and make people more familiar of what, as youth of Bahrain, we can do with our talents.
Exactly.
Sure.
I wish you guys all the best.
Thank
And
you.
before
Thank you.
I wrap up the segment with these beautiful scarves, do you have any message that you'd like to send?
Believe in yourself
Okay.
for everybody and do whatever you love.
Okay, great.
For me, I know the business is challenging nowadays, but with collaboration, you can do anything. We did it now with collaboration. I don't own a big company or something, but I could do it with collaborating with Talal and collaborating, for example, with the guys, the business owners of Fila.
Yes.
So we did it without any capital.
Yes.
So you could do whatever you want, just think about it.
Great.
And that's it.
I wish you all the best. And
Thank
one
you.
day
Thank
I
you.
will see your designs on the runways. Why not?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
dear. Thank you.
Dear viewers, that was a very interesting segment. I love the scarves personally, but stay tuned, we'll get more. In partnership with Temkeen Youth Pioneer Society organizes its third edition of the Youth Economic Forum that brought together leading economic decision maker and Bahraini youth to discuss on the importance of digital economy. Let's watch this report for more.
In collaboration with Temkeen, Youth Pioneer Society organizes a third Youth Economic Forum for the year 2019. The forum aims to raise awareness on the importance of digital economy and encourage the Bahraini youth to contribute to the national economy in meeting the 2013 vision.
It gives me great pleasure to be part of this forum today. It's a very important forum. It raises the awareness of research, innovation, entrepreneurship among the youth. On my part, I'll be talking about the University of Bahrain, the ecosystem of innovation and research, and hopefully we will talk about some of the challenges that the young faces in this regard.
Joining us in the studio is a multidisciplined artificial intelligence expert and speaker at the Youth Economic Forum 2019 is Amin El Tajir. Hello and welcome to Bahrain Today.
Thank you very much for having me here.
It's our pleasure to have you here, first
Thank
of
you
all.
very much.
Second of all, in the world of IT and artificial intelligence, I really want to learn more about
Okay.
it, but I want to know more about Amin and your background.
Awesome. So my name is Amin, pretty straightforward. I'm actually a computer science graduate. I graduated around 2010. I worked in the States for some time. My work was relevant to R&D and 3D simulation.
Okay,
Initially, I was a game developer,
Okay.
which is really fun.
interesting.
I got myself into AI pretty recent, I'd say, maybe in the last 6 or 7 years after game development by a bit. My work is strictly technical,
Okay,
but I got the hang of business later down the line.
okay, that's
Yeah.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Gaming, huh?
Yeah,
We're
game
going to come
development.
to that
Sure
because
thing.
I really want to know how it's going nowadays.
Yes.
But first of all, can you tell us about your company, InfiniteWare?
Okay, so InfiniteWare is an AI company, artificial intelligence company. We used to be in the AI business long time before the whole hype with deep learning and machine learning. You probably heard about those things on the news, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we used to do AI for businesses. We used to do AI like prediction, those sort of use cases.
Yes.
For businesses, for institutions, in gaming specifically also.
Yes.
And so it's really beautiful how the discipline really picked up really fast in the last couple of years.
Yes, absolutely. I must
Yeah.
agree. They're buzzwords nowadays. You hear
Exactly.
everyone talking about AI,
Yeah.
blockchain,
Don't get me
fintech,
started though.
and all of that. Not even that. I had a guest on the studio from Clever Play,
Yeah.
and they're really starting to teach kids. They're actually, investing in kids and teaching them all about it. And I love it. I love how, the youth or the younger generation are into that.
Yes.
But as an AI expert, can you tell me how important it is to raise awareness when it comes to AI and all of that in our daily life and professionally?
Honestly, it's really, really important. I can't stress on that enough. The reason is you've got so many disciplines that are affected by AI. One of them is like if you're an employer, you can really leverage the power of AI, but that has a lot of ramifications on employment in general, the fabric of people here. And so if you're not really educated or I mean your education is somehow subjective or debatable, you're going to have a very rough time really being part of the workforce. And so this is one aspect. And you've got like it's part of literacy, honestly. So if you're not really that literate when it comes to aspects like AI and data and those things, it becomes very difficult for you to integrate with the new world.
Yes.
And so I always think about it as a language. If you can really get the hang of that language, it's going to be very easy for you to be around and be really a part of the
Comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could comment on that because
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable around that.
Yeah.
Not in the sense that it's just like when you talk about background and education, when
Yes.
you come from a purely non IT kind of background, it's something new to you, just like you said, it's a
Exactly.
new language.
Yeah.
That's why I really think it's important to raise awareness. Not only, AI is not just your phone, it's not just the
And
technology.
proper
that is-
awareness, by the way.
Yeah. Yes.
So there's a lot of
absolutely.
hype online, as you probably know. So social media is doing a great job for everyone, but at the same time, as a technical person, I really feel that the social media is abusing the term.
Yes.
And not only that, of course.
Yes.
You've heard terms like blockchain and such.
I was gonna come to that.
Yeah. Those technologies, when you really break it down, they're amazing.
Yes.
As a technical person, I can really vouch. They're beautiful.
I've been to a trip with MasterCard to Digital Safari to Dublin, and I must say that it was amazing to
Amazing.
kind of get the taste of
Yeah.
what's happening in the
Sure.
world of blockchain and all of that. And I must say it's a vast world.
It's a huge world.
The learning experience never ends. You just keep
Exactly.
on learning new things every day.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
it's wonderful. So the capacity of those technologies is just really huge. So it used to be that you had to be an employee in a bank, for example, to leverage what happens under the hood of those organizations, conglomerates, right?
Yes.
But now if you're an entrepreneur, like most people here in Bahrain,
Yes.
you can get really the taste of it because you've got so many modalities that allow you to really shine. You've got open banking, if you ever heard about open
Yes.
banking, blockchain, AI, computer vision. So you've got this plethora of technologies
Yes.
that allow you to do business now out of your, honestly, home. You don't
Of
need to go
course.
out.
Yes.
And the market is really starving for such a thing. So it's
Yeah.
beautiful in so many aspects. And the tech, the most wonderful thing, honestly, for me is that it's an unknown territory. So there's a lot of unknown stuff, which makes it exciting, but also dangerous.
Yes, of course, definitely. You were talking about gaming and
Yes.
how you used to do that. I mean, it's one of the biggest industries
Yeah,
in the world.
multi-billionaire.
So can you tell us more about that?
Okay, so gaming is like it's going neck to neck with the movie industry because it's honestly very organic. So you've got regular entertainment with movies, Netflix, and those things, but the gaming thing, it's all about interacting with the medium. So you don't get that chance if you're seeing a movie. You can't interact with the
Absolutely.
movie, right? But gaming is an art where you have it's really beautiful. You've got multiple disciplines under the hood. You've got engineering, you've got art, you've got music. You've got so many things, and so this is why it's really appealing for
Design.
people. Yeah, and in terms of like the workforce behind the gaming, you've got so many disciplines that you can join in. For example,
Yes.
honestly, I'm a programmer. I started as a programmer, and so it was really organic for me to be part of the community of game development. And then I do have friends who play guitar, I have friends that play drums, and they all can feel, like they basically feel like a single fabric because they all fit in under the same umbrella.
Yes,
It's
that's
wonderful.
really beautiful, and I see it growing in Bahrain as well, because I hear a lot of
Events and such, yeah.
events, and not only that, family members, the siblings and the kids, they talk about being a programmer, being a game designer, and all
Yes.
of that. I mean, their ambitions are changing,
Yes.
and they're also entering this field of AI.
This is the one thing that I want to always shed light on. A lot of people have to understand that gaming, among other disciplines, is it's very sophisticated. It's not for kids anymore. You've got a lot of stuff that you can capitalize on, even from an industry level, like for
Yes.
profit. And so I always tell my friends and the entrepreneurs that I meet on a daily basis that this could be one discipline that you want to be a part of. It's very mature. It makes a lot of money, but you have to really plan it well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up the segment, I do have a question as well. How important is technology when it comes, to our economy?
Here's the thing. Whenever I go to a business, I'm trying to, like when I try to spark a conversation, I always start with that word.
Okay.
You have data.
Okay.
And so everything that we do on a daily basis really relies on data.
Yes.
We generate data like in a crazy fashion, honestly. We never think about it. You got Twitter, I'm sure. You've got Facebook. And so it's like this common thing of us just generating more and more data. And so even in businesses, even on an individual level, our data dictates that we can use multiple technologies on the go. And so technology is like a platform. Think about it as a platform. It's not like a trend. It's a platform. It supervises so many things in our daily life.
Absolutely.
Whoever thought that banking was going to be strictly online, you know?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so, but this is the time that we live in.
Exactly.
So
Everything is in just a click away.
exactly. So my ultimate advice to everyone is just be very, get comfortable with education that has to do with tech, because there's no escape, honestly.
Yeah. Get comfortable with technology.
Yeah, get comfortable. Don't
Thank
get really
you
that
so-
good, but be comfortable.
Thank you so much for being on
Pleasure.
the show.
Thank you for having me.
All the best.
Thank you.
Viewers, we came to the end of our episode, but stay tuned. We will be right back. And that is all for this evening. We thank all the guests who were with us today, and we will see you next time in Bahrain Today. If you'd like to be with us on the show, or you have suggestions or questions for us, then contact us on our accounts shown on the screen. For now, goodbye Bahrain.